Field judge Brian Adams. Electric clock operator Corey Ladd.
All right, everybody.
25-second
We are about 12 minutes away from kickoff. I wanted to address something tonight real quick before we got started, and I'll address this a couple times tonight, actually several times tonight. We'll address this, as we are able to stream tonight. We had to, had to pay the hosting team $750, which is basically, because we're possibly taking ticket sales away from them. That is an MHSAA rule that we have to adhere to. But we had several people step up and be more than willing to help. I did got them running on the screen tonight right now. Y'all see that throughout the night. And I'll read this a few times tonight, but I kind of wanted just to make sure that y'all understand, how big our community is inside of Purvis when it comes to all of our student athletes, how big they all step up. But Pilot's Ace Hardware, Humphreys, Napa Auto Parts, Ellisville Auto Supply, Pervis Power, Tires Plus, Weaver Tax and Finance, Recommend Collision, 475 Nutrition. Every one of those stepped up without question and helped us make this happen tonight. We'll give a special shout out also to Mr. Paul Matthews. He is in Oklahoma tonight. His son is Big Damian Bruce. He stepped up and said, I want to help out. He's in school up there right now. So give him a shout out tonight and thankful. But I'm going to kill the mic here. We'll be back in about probably 8 minutes to get this thing kicked off tonight. All right, everybody. Welcome out tonight. We got looks like about 6 minutes here till kickoff. They just set the clock to 12, so they may go and get this thing rolling here in a second. Heads up. It's never been up here before. This is a really historical place. It's unique. Laurel's band is going to be, you can see them at the top left corner of the screen right now. They're loud. So my mic is noise canceling, so it may kill some of it, but if you don't hear me tonight at certain times, their band is extremely loud because it's facing towards me. We're down in a hole. So just a heads up on that. But mentioned earlier, thankful to all our sponsors tonight that help make this possible for us to be able to stream tonight. Purvis Power Equipment, Ellisville Auto Supply,
Captains for tonight's contest.
Humphrey Auto Parts, Napa and Purvis, Recommend Collision, Weaver Finance, Tax and Accounting, Tires Plus, 475 Nutrition, Pilots Ace Hardware. Thankful for all those people in Pervis stepping up, helping us out. Make sure y'all thank them yourselves. Get in there and support them the way they've supported us this year and in the years past. So we got our captains on the field. Captains for tonight for the Tornadoes. Number 41, Barry Nicholas. Number 74, Trey Young. And number 11, Braden Bowers. Now, Braden had a big interception for us last week. So this is, I made a little post on Facebook today, just a little bit of a history. This is our first playoff game since we went to Newton County in 2020. We're looking for a win tonight. I think this was a pretty evenly matched team. If you look back through the season, kind of our measuring stick for this game that I found is the Summerall game. They had a really tight, low-scoring game between them and Summerall. Looks like our Tornadoes won the coin toss, and we did defer to the second half. I'll do my best just to refer to Laurel tonight as Laurel. And our Tornadoes, of course, are the Tornadoes. This is the Tornadoes versus the Tornadoes. I called my wife a while ago and told her that make sure you tell the kids that I love them. We're in a pretty questionable situation up here on top of the scoreboard.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first
and here comes the Tornadoes. Like I said, we did win the coin toss. We deferred to the second half. We will be kicking off here tonight from between the bricks in Laurel. This is my first trip up here, and this was I've always heard it called between the bricks, but now that I'm here, I really know why. I would love to know if anybody knows the exact count on the amount of bricks was laid up here, because what you see across over there, that's seating, that's 100% bricks. Not cinder blocks. I mean, it is regular bricks like you see on the side of your house. So really unique, cool place to be tonight. We have traveled extremely well tonight. Got a good crowd here tonight for your Tornadoes. And like I said, it's just the Tornadoes versus the Tornadoes tonight. So you're going to have to pay attention tonight, because I'm sure somebody's going to get confused. You said the Tornadoes, which one? They had 3 guys deep. They've kind of snuck them up around the 20-yard line. They got one a little bit deeper around the 15. See what Pervis does with his first kickoff here. It'll be fielded around the 20. He drops the ball off his shoulder. Dakota Anderson chases him down from behind. And I tell you, that seems to be the thing this year. It don't matter what team it is, if it's us or the other team. If a team struggles with a kickoff coverage as far as catching the ball and fielding it, the coverage team just struggles against it. I don't know if the kids recognize it and kind of give up on the play a little bit. But Laurel will start the game in tornado territory around the 40, looks like about the 47-yard line of Purvis. Got 3 split wide to his right to the short side of the field. I'm going to bring one of them in motion to the left side. He's going to look to him. First play of the game. It will be enough for a first down. Braden Bowers on the stop for the Purvis Tornadoes. You're going to see a spread here tonight from Laurel. What I've watched on them, it's more of a dink and dunk style spread. Dakota Anderson, number 9, Drew Harrington on the stop for the Purvis Tornadoes right there. That's going to bring up second down at about 8, gain of about 2 for Laurel on that play. Good job by the Tornadoes right there. Look, that was going to be a little bit of a swing pass there out to the right. Tornadoes sniffed that out real quick like. That's going to bring up third down and 8. Laurel had to throw that ball away. So third down and 8, early third down here for Laurel. We'll stay that shotgun formation. Got 2 out to his right, 1 to his left. Looks across the middle. Ball's going to be thrown and caught. It's going to be, it's going to be right at the yard to gain. It may be a yard shy. Let's see if they spot it here. It will be a yard shy. So early fourth down here for Laurel. Fourth down and about a yard. The nose of the ball is on the 25-yard line. The yard to gain is right at the 24. Going right up the middle. He's going to get it all around the 21-yard line. Gain of 3. That will be first down for Laurel. Trying to get the Purvis to jump off sides right there. Dakota took a look at it, but gets back in. Got 4 wide receivers this time, 3 out to his left. I take every snap, the running back for Laurel is cheating, but it's going to be a Laurel touchdown. Jeremiah got put in the washing machine down around the goal line and couldn't quite turn around and find the ball. So Laurel scores early here tonight. Six to nothing here with 9:56 left to go in the first quarter. With a PAT attempt coming up here for Laurel.
Tornadoes are on to attempt the point after. Kicking for the Tornadoes is number 90, Jefferson Zinger.
High snap. Oh, that was close. That's about as close as you can get. I thought that Drew Harrington was going to get a hand on that. So after a good PAT, Laurel leads 7-0 here tonight with 9:56 left to go here in the first quarter. Like I was talking to some guys pre-game, I think the key tonight is we got to survive the first 5 minutes of this game. If Laurel scores, we got to come right back and score. So we're going to see our offense for the first time here tonight. We got Jeremiah and Parker Yawn back about their own 10-yard line here. Up short, it's Paxton Cooper, and I believe that's Slade Thompson up short around the 25. Be kicked deep. Parker's going to have a shot at returning this. Right up the middle. There's a little bit of a seam. Spins out of one tackle. Gets out to about the 30-yard line. Will the Tornadoes take over here the first time tonight? The first down Tornadoes. All right, here we go. Start the game. Looks like with Slade Thompson in the backfield with Cade. First play of the game is going to be to Paxton Cooper, and nothing was there. I mean, that's a big loss on first down. That's going to be spotted all the way back at the 24-yard line. So second down at about looks like 8. Let's see, what's the yard to gain here? Around the 41-yard line is the yard to gain. The ball is all the way back at the 24-yard line. It's second down about 17 here. Paxton in motion. Kay's going to roll to his left. A little bit of a drilling on that pass from Cade. Throws it over intended receiver, Paxton Cooper's head. A little bit of early game jitters here from the Tornado offense. So third down and long here for the Tornadoes early on. I talked about it last week. We got to not get behind the sticks on second down. And, I mean, first play of the game, we lose 7 yards. Gabe Franklin in the backfield here with Cade. Cade's going to drop back. Pump fake. Just holds on to the ball. I tell you, good job by Cade. Nothing was there whatsoever. I mean, he throws that ball. It's in its coverage. I mean, they were blanketed down the field. So that's going to make it 45. Taylor Adkins, the punt for the Tornadoes. He's been doing a tremendous job the last few weeks punting for Purvis. Laurel's going to set up shop about their own 38-39 to receive this kick. Gets it off, but off the side of his foot and goes out of bounds at around the 34-yard line. Let's see where they spot it at. That's where they're going to put it. On the 34-yard line where Laurel will take over with great field position. I tell you, that's been the name of the game so far. I mean, it's only one drive in their second possession of the game, but Laurel has started in Purvis territory now on both possessions to start this game. The good kickoff return out to about the 47-yard line, and then the punt off the side of the foot of Atkins right here gives Laurel a great field position here. Going to drop back, looks to his right, nothing there. Takes a shot downfield. Jeremiah Daniels with an interception down around the 5-yard line. Well, I think Jeremiah got away with one right there. He had a little bit of a jersey, a little bit of a low grab, but the way that line judge was set up, he couldn't see. Jeremiah had a hold of his jersey a little bit there, But after Jeremiah gave up the touchdown a while ago, what a good way to fight back by him and get this Tornado offense the ball back and see if they could put together about a 95-yard drive here. You got 8:14 left to go in the first quarter. You know, if you can win the turnover battle, you're usually going to win a football game. So we're up 1 now on the turnover battle. Let's see if this offense can get rolling here on this second possession of the game. Tell you what, if that receiver falls down, Jeremiah gets a good return on that, but good job by their receiver to become a defensive guy. Direct snap to Paxton Cooper. Paxton's going to get maybe a yard on that. I believe they're going to give him out to about the 6-yard line, so it's going to be second down now for the Tornadoes. Second down about 9. Going to leave Paxton in at quarterback here. Leave Parker in motion. Going to fake it to Gabe Franklin. Paxton got some room. Good tackle there. What number is that? I believe that's number 29 for Laurel. I mean, he saved a big game by Paxton Cooper. So we've got about a half a yard here the Tornadoes need here for a first down. The yard to gain is just shy of the 15-yard line. Good tackle. That was number 28, I believe, for Laurel. His jersey was rolled up. Paxton still in at quarterback. Miscommunication in the backfield between Gabe Franklin and Paxton Cooper, and they run into each other and kind of blew that play up. So now fourth down and a full yard here, about 1.5 yards. I mean, early decision here for the Tornadoes. Right now, as of right now, the offense is on the field. Got 20 seconds here on the play clock. Let's see what we're going to do here. Let's see if we're going to do a hard count here or we're fixing to go for this. Paxton's going to stay in the quarterback. Laurel got 8 men in a box right here. And they do good hard count by Paxton Cooper. Gets the Laurel Tornadoes to jump off sides, and that'll be enough for a Purvis first down. First down of the night here for the Purvis Tornadoes. Sorry I didn't get the yard marker changed for y'all tonight. My adrenaline's pumping a little bit along these young men tonight. Glad to see these seniors get to play a playoff game and experience some mid-November football. Paxton Cooper still in at quarterback. We're going to Gabe Franklin on this side. Gabe Franklin bucks inside a block. They're going to call holding right there, I believe. Number 57, Bradley Simmons, unfortunately grabbed a hold of his guy and kind of turned him around there on that right side. I tell you, I think he just tried doing a little too much right there. I think if he lets go of him, we still get the big gain. But he held on to him, and anytime you turn that defender around, that flag is going to come out. So good call there by the referee. So first down. So first and about 16. We'll let spot foul. Now, I believe we've got timeout on the field. Okay, they're going to spot it all the way back, actually, at the 9. The nose of the ball is on the 9-yard line. So first down and about 21. First down and 20. Yard gain was about the 29. Going to get a Gabe this side again. Good blocking. Gabe Franklin running through a couple tackles. 10-yard gain there on first down, all the way back to the original line of scrimmage. So second down and 10 now. It's a good block on that same side. I tell you, 57 made up for it right there. Got it to a good block on the edge. Bradley Simmons right there. And let Gabe Franklin, I tell you, that I think I was talking the other day with someone. I said, I think that's the key to the night. Gabe Franklin's been a little quiet on us these last few weeks. We need a breakout game from him tonight, I think. And Slade Thompson, too. Going to fake the handoff of Slade. Look downfield, nothing there. And I believe that's going to be grounding. I mean, there was nobody in the area. I mean, you had 71, Will Cochran standing right there, but Will's not eligible receiver on that play, so I can't believe the coaches from – all right, so they're fixing to talk about it right now. They are. Referees are huddled up around the 10-yard line discussing this right now. But right now it's third down. Let's see. Yep, there comes the flag. That's the right call. I mean, it honestly is. He threw the ball at Will Cochran's feet, which, I mean, he wasn't even past the line of scrimmage either. But the ball never made it past the line of scrimmage, number one. Number two, Will Cochran is not an eligible receiver. I'm sure he'd love to one day, but he is not. So that will be a loss of down on that. So it's now third down. And a long way. Ball spotted back around the 4-yard line. You got to get all the way out to the 29-yard line here for a first down. Deep shot over the right side. Intended receiver was Parker Yon, but nothing was there. That's going to bring the punt unit on here for the Tornadoes. First punt by Taylor Atkins, kind of went off the right side of his foot. Did have some hard pressure coming off that right side at him. So see if we can get a little bit better blocking up front. Tornadoes return man is going to set up shop about the 43-yard line. Good snap. It's a good high kickoff. He's going to have a chance to return this. Soborowski, first man there to cover for the Tornadoes. So just about a 5-yard return, if that. So once again, the Laurel starts off in great field possession on their third possession of the night. 4:28 left to go here in the first quarter. And off from the right side, big Damian Bruce with the stop. Tell you what, if Damian don't get that stop, he picks up a first down. So good job by number 70, Damian Bruce. Gain of about 3 on that, so it'd be second down and 7 here for Laurel. Hurry up offense here. They tried to snap it and get a. They're going to call it pass interference right there on Jeremiah, but you could have called it on the receiver and the defensive back. They were both fighting each other trying to get position on that. I would have been fine with a no call right there. And so Laurel running a hurry up right there, trying to catch the Tornadoes in the middle of a substitution. And I guess honestly they did, but the line judge right here didn't catch it and call it. So that'll be a first down for Laurel after that penalty. I mean, I hate to say it early on, but I think you're a must stop here. You're 3 minutes and 58 to go in the first quarter. We've yet to get the ball past the 30-yard line yet on our 2 possessions. Handoff up the middle. Will be hit at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Cole. Nope, sorry. The Hintner. Number 46, Isaiah Hintner on the stop for the Tornadoes. So about a half a yard on that. It'll be second down. A long 9 here for Laurel. We'll drop back, go towards the end zone. And he pushed down Jeremiah Daniels. He throws him down in the end zone, but no flag on the play. He literally grabbed Jeremiah, throws him down, turns around, catches the ball with no flag. Wait a minute, is there a late flag? No, there is not. I see some trash in the end zone, but we can't throw a flag. We can have trash in the end zone down there. Terrible no call. Terrible no call. Brad's all the way down around the 12-yard line, giving them the business down there. Another high snap over his head. Throws it at the end zone. Jeremiah Daniels catches on the interception. But, of course, high school, we can't return that. So, I think what at every other level, that's what, 2 points now? I tell you, man, that hurts. You know, Jeremiah got away with a little bit of a tug on that interception a while ago. But that was a blatant grab the defender, throw him down, and make a play on the ball. I mean, I'm going to have to bite my tongue on that one going forward. So 13-0, your Tornadoes trail here with 3:26 left to go in the first quarter. Offense has struggled to get going tonight. Been pinned deep every time. And we've given Laurel great field position every time. So if we can overcome the field position battle, we'd be okay, I believe. Make Laurel go the length of the field. But the worst spot they've had to start is the Tornado, the Purvis, 47-yard line. I mean, so. Jeremiah and Parker back around the 10-yard line. Just like last time, got Paxton and Slade up around the 25. Gonna be kicked deep. Parker's got a chance to return. We're going to give him out to around the 22, maybe 23-yard line here. Return of about 13 yards for Parker.
That's going to bring up first and 10 for Pervis. Let's start at the 22-yard line.
Quick pass on a little quick slant. Intended receiver, number 6, Farah, on that. Knocked down by the defensive end for Laurel. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10 here for your Tornadoes. Second down. Little reverse to Paxton. Paxton tries cutting it back up the middle, and all of his help was on the outside that time. I mean, every bit of his help was on the edge. Love to have seen Paxton bounce that one outside right there. But, yeah, Paxton loves cutting it back up the middle, which is probably the design of the play. I mean, I'm looking outside in. So 3rd down. Pervis try to get on a jump off sides at the no-go. It's going to be a Tornado timeout. We'll take our opportunity here just to thank our sponsors tonight that made it. We were able to actually stream tonight. You see these across the screen. These are all native to our town of Purvis. Get a chance to visit these stores and businesses, please do. Thank them for being able to help us out throughout the whole year. Every one of these help us out throughout the year with things. They're big sponsors for us. You'll see them on the sidelines for us. So a big shout out to all these tonight. Making it be we can actually stream tonight. All right, here we go. Coming out of the timeout. Let's see, we got Drew up here. Kate's going to drop back. Little screen to Paxton Cooper. and it's sniffed out. Oh, I've seen that play coming a mile away. The 34 for the Laurel Tornadoes was just sitting there waiting on Paxton to catch that ball. So 2:27 here left to go in the first quarter. It's fourth down for the Tornadoes to bring on Atkins again. Laurel's going to set up shop about their own 49-yard line here to receive this punt. Good snap. He gets off just in time. Hits it about the 48. Takes a tornado roll. And a little bit of a, my bad on the camera, I'm sorry. A little bit of a better field position for the Purvis Tornadoes. The first time tonight with 2:14 to go in the first quarter, Laurel's going to territory here to start their drive.
14-1.
Hey, Kameki, my mic piece just fell and hit the concrete right there somewhere. A little black mic piece.
Good hold for number 3, Desmond Hosey. He picks up a first down, Tornadoes.
Thank you.
They weren't set.
Sorry about that.
There's
no and I was trying to fix my mic, and it come unplugged on me. So second down, Laurel. Ball is down around the 35-yard line. Second down and about 6 here. Down a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Tornadoes, the Purvis Tornadoes desperately needing to stop right here. What a catch on the edge over here by number 7 for Laurel. Not the best pass of the night, but he made a great job. Tell you what, he's getting on his quarterback a little bit right there. He had to make an acrobatic catch just to catch that ball. And he was wide open. Jeremiah had some soft coverage on him right there. So far, I mean, we've struggled to get pressure on that quarterback. He's been able to just sit back here in a little 3-step drop, if that. Flag is on the field. Let's see what the call is. I mean, they called all sides on the Tornadoes. I mean, I don't think anybody ever got set for either team. So first down and 5 here. Going to drop back. Takes a deep shot at the end zone. Nothing there. And like I said, right there, the quarterback's just taking a step back and just sitting there. No pressure on him. We've got to find a way up front for these guys, big bench starts. Damian Bruce, these guys to get some pressure on his quarterback and not make it where we can just sit back there. Dakota Anderson last week played a big role in getting in the backfield and disrupting it. We're going to bring Cole Ladner this time off the edge. And big Damian Bruce. He runs, and Cole Ladner pushes him right into Damian at about the 28-yard line. And really the first negative play tonight for Laurel. So third down and about 11 here for Laurel. They don't have to run this play. It's down to about 18 seconds. There's a 4-second differential. It looks like Laurel's going to burn a timeout here. And talk this over before we end the first quarter. I'll leave 2 timeouts apiece here for Tornadoes, both Tornadoes. Left here in the first half. tell you, Laurel's smelling a little bit of blood here. You're up 13-0 early on. We've been on our heels most of the first quarter, but mainly because of field position. And we finally, kind of flipped the field a little bit just now on a great punt by Atkins. And first play, Laurel. Sorry I didn't get to catch it. I was fixing my mic. But third down, Tornadoes would love to get a stop right here. Bring a man in motion. A little bit of a screen play is blown up by Purvis. Ben Starks pushes him right into Dakota Anderson. Dakota Anderson gets the stop. And that's going to end the first quarter here tonight. 13-0, your Tornadoes trail the Laurel Tornadoes tonight. So that'll bring up fourth down and about 10 here for Laurel. I mean, no reason why they don't go for it here. You're leading 13-0, and you're on our 25-yard line. I don't see why they don't go for it right here. So I feel like you'll see them go for this right here. Quick reminder, we have some sponsors tonight take up. Make it we can stream tonight. Pilot Ace Hardware, Humphreys Napa Auto Parts, Ellisville Auto Supply, Purvis Power, Tires Plus, Weaver Tax and Finance, Recommended Collision, and 475 Nutrition. And a special shout to Mr. Paul Matthews, all in Oklahoma. He is Damian Bruce's dad. He made sure he helped out this week, and we wanted to give him a special thank you for doing that for us. Damian's had a big game so far defensively with 2 or 3 tackles already. All right, big fourth down here for Purvis. Needing to stop, get your defense off the field, bring a blitz up the middle, and he gets free. Passes behind the intended receiver. Soborowski on the coverage there. Not a whole lot of room. Good job by Jake Clinton getting into the backfield and putting a little pressure on the quarterback. Good dial up there by the defense, getting the blitz up the stunt up the middle there. So Tornadoes come up with a much, much needed stop. Now is your time. Let's get an answer right here. Push this ball down the field and put some points on the board. Now we're winning the turnover battle, which is half the battle in my opinion, but we're not winning on the scoreboard yet. So first down, Tornadoes. Got a full house in the backfield with Cade. We're going to Paxton around this side. Not a whole lot there. He's going to get back almost the line, just shy of the line of scrimmage. So second down about 11 looks like. So far, the Tornadoes have done a great job still on the edge. We get that little bit of a push, but their second level is coming up fast, very fast. And stopping Paxton on that run play. I believe it's going to be a penalty against the Tornadoes here. And it will be a false start against Purvis. So now you're back to second, about 16 now. Like I said earlier, behind the sticks on first down. Second down. It's a crippler for our offense. Tight formation on this near hash here. McFarrah in motion. Quick pass out to Jeremiah. Jeremiah trying to make something happen. Going to get about 4 yards on that. Bring up third down and about 11, maybe 12 here. The ball is on the 23-yard line. Yeah, yard to gain is around the 35. So third down and 12. Another flag. It's going to be another false start against the Tornadoes. I tell you, I think they're struggling with this band. I mean, they're right there in Cade's right ear, backed up deep right here, and it's loud. I mean, it's not sure how good you can hear it. My mic is a noise canceling mic, but I'm sure you're hearing it come through pretty strong. When they approach the line of scrimmage, they tune up, and they tune up loud. So the ball spotted back at around the 18. You got to get all the way to the 35-yard line. Cade's going to drop back. The ball is caught. What a catch! What a catch! I know I didn't catch it. And it kind of scared me because I saw Parker Young was shoved out of bounds, but he's able to fight it off and get himself positioned back in bounds and make a heck of a catch. Right here for a Tornado first down around the 39-yard line. Big pickup on third down and about 17 right there for your Tornadoes. Let's lock in, boys. 9:25 to go in the first half. Going to be a keep. Paxton Cooper at right side. Paxton running hard. Good hard running. Going to pick up almost 4 on that. All the way out. They're going to spot him. They're going to give him to the 44, I believe. They will. So second down and about 43. So second down and about 7 here, or 6 here for the Tornadoes. But positive yard on first down. That's big. That's big. Another flag on the field. That's going to be another false start against the Tornadoes. You know, we kind of shedded that false start problem, a few weeks back, but it has crept back in here tonight from a loud atmosphere tonight between the bricks here in Laurel. Now we're back now here to second down and 11. Going to Slade Thompson. Slade breaks that initial tackle, falls forward. They're going to spot him right at the 40-yard line, so it'll be third down and 9 here for Purvis. The nose of the ball is touching the 40-yard. The gain's about the 49-yard line. They're going to drop back to pass. Nothing was there. I mean, Cade had to abandon the pocket. He had hard pressure coming off his right side, and he had no option to roll left where he had no help whatsoever. Down around the 35 here, Laurel's got a man says he's going to creep up to about his 40. High snap over Atkins' head. Man. Taylor, not a whole lot Taylor could do on that play. So once again tonight, Laurel's going to start on our own, looks like this time, about our own 13-yard line. If you're Pervis here, you've got to have a turnover right here, whether it be an interception, fumble, something. They try to go up that left side. Big Damian Bruce, first man there. Gets help from Cole Ladner and Dakota Anderson on the stop. Going to lose about a yard. Be second down and about 11 here for Laurel. Ball's on that far hash. Hard count. And Jackson Walker bid on it. Going to be a flag on him. Get offside. I think we had 2 guys jump. I think him and Dakota both may have jumped on that. So 2nd down and 6 now after the penalty. Ball's inside the 10-yard line now. They're looking for a quick pass. Ball is tipped. Drew Harrington got a hand on that ball. That's a touchdown. Drew got his hand on that ball just enough to deflect it, and it was a little bit behind the intended receiver. So 3rd down, Laurel can still get a 1st down around the 2-yard line. Jeremiah, it may be a false start. He pointed to the left right there. So it may be a false start on Laurel this time, or maybe like an illegal snap or something. It is a false start on Laurel, so that'll back it up. The defensive line and offensive line were both pointing at each other, but the line judge, as soon as he dropped the flag, he was looking at the white hat, had his hand pointing to the left right there. That's when I picked up on it. 4 wide receivers set for the Tornadoes for Laurel this time. They got 3 receivers out to the right this time to the wide side of the field. Number 7's been their go-to guy. Jeremiah's throwing him all night long tonight. They try a hard count, back off of it, down to 4 on the play clock. They snap the ball, take a shot at the end zone. What a catch in coverage. I thought Soborowski had a chance of intercepting that. So 19-0 here, still 6:24 to go here in the first half. Your Tornadoes trail Laurel here with the PAT coming on for Laurel. Farrell gets a hand on it and blocks it. I'm sorry, Parker Yawn gets a hand on that and blocks it. So you're in a must-score situation here for the Tornadoes. I mean, if we've learned anything, this score don't mean a whole lot right now. I mean, we were up early on Wayne County in the first half, and you've seen where that game went. So we've got to have that mentality on the sideline that this game is far from over. You got a lot of football to play here tonight. We've got 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. So if your offense can piece something together here, get something going, kind of wake it up a little bit, and get a chance to get Laurel back deep in their own territory with a kickoff. So this is what we're looking like right here. That way you can kind of get a view of where we're at. Summerall's down at Stone tonight playing. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game. That's kind of the situation you're in with the playoffs right now and our part of the bracket.
Kicking off for the Tornadoes is number 2, Kenneth Geronimo.
We'll kick it deep. Parker's got a chance at this. Comes to his right side. Gets a couple key blocks. Still in bounds. He did step out about the 39-yard line, I believe. They're going to give him to the 40. His foot stepped out right at the 39-yard line. It's going to be first down for your Tornadoes right here. So 6:16 to go. We do get the ball to start the second half. So if you can piece together a drive here, get something going before halftime. Maybe get a little bit of a momentum here, move into halftime, give something positive for these guys to talk about at halftime is big right here. The Tornadoes have kept, 7 or 8 men in a box all night long. Gabe Franklin, good hard running, going to pick up about 3 on first down. It's going to be second down and about 7 here.
All carry gets between the 42 and the 43-yard line. That's going to bring up second down for Purvis.
Tight formation. Going to bring Paxton in motion out to the right. Be a toss to Gabe. Got a little bit of room. Runs over the first tackler, but he hangs on for dear life and gets Gabe down after about 2-yard gain. So 3rd down and 5 here for your Tornadoes. So 3rd and 5. Ball's dead on the 45-yard line here. Yard to gain is the 50 here. Down to 5:17 here to go in this first half. I mean, if you're the Purvis, you don't want to give the Laurel the ball back here in this first half. Like Slade Thompson in the backfield. Kay's going to try a hard count. We're going to burn a timeout here.
Timeout called by Pervis.
That's going to leave us with 1 timeout remaining. All right, come out of the timeout. Be 3rd down and 5 here for your Tornadoes. Got 4:58 left to go here in the first half. He's going to drop back and pass. Across the middle, intended receiver was Jackson Walker. It was right at the sticks, but good job defensively by number 5 for Laurel there to break up the play. So 4th down here for your Tornadoes. So we're going to be punting the ball away here with 4:54 to go in the first half. Little update, Stone leads Summerall 7-0. Fake punt to Paxton Cooper, direct snap. I tell you, that's a great call by Coach. It was in the back of my head, but I don't want to say nothing and jinx it in case we did. But I think it's a must call. Great job by Coach right there. You got to take some risks. You're down by 19 here early on in the night. So 1st down Tornadoes. We're in Laurel territory here the first time tonight, down around the 33-yard line. I didn't catch Paxton, kind of snuck up in that position. I was looking at some scores. Empty backfield here for Cade. Bring Paxton in motion. Going to go to him at left side. I'll tell you what, good hard running by Paxton all the way out to around almost the 30-yard line. So pick up about 2 or 3 on the play. So 2nd down. Paxton able to make something really out of nothing right there. So you give credit to Laurel's 2nd level. We've kind of won the attack right up front, but their 2nd level defenders, linebackers have come up and made a tremendous job in their safeties at closing that gap up really quick. We're going to go to Gabe Franklin. Gabe's going to break it back up the middle for about 1 yard. It'll be 3rd down and about 8 here. So our 3rd down and about 7 for the Tornadoes. Down to 3:30 here to go in the first half. Like I said a while ago, Stone up 7-0 on Summerall, which is in our bracket, our side of the bracket. He's going to drop back, look to his left. He was wanting to go to Paxton, but there was nothing there. So So 4th down for the Tornadoes. We will be going for this, no doubt. I believe you're outside of Perez territory here. I mean, I think comfortable long range for Perez is around, I think you got to be down around the 23, 24 for him to have a shot, which is, 40, 42-yard field goal, somewhere in that range. There's to Paxton one-on-one. Great job by the defender to break that pass up. Paxton had 2 hands on that ball for just a second. There will be a turnover on downs. And 1st down for Laurel. 2:50 to go here in the first half. Laurel, they're going to want to put points on the board. We get the ball to start second half, so Laurel's listening to do everything they can to run their 2-minute offense here and try to get on the board. They do have 2 timeouts to work with. Drop back, looks for down the field, across the middle. Ball is caught, but broken up by Parker Young. Hard hit on that young man. Tell you what, he got up, but some help from Soborowski to help him get up off the field. He took a hard hit, but so did Parker Young. Parker's a little slow getting up himself, but he's going to walk it off. Whew. Tell you what, that's the hardest hit I think I've seen this year. That was a good, strong pass. I mean, that quarterback has got a tremendous arm on him. That ball was ripped across the middle. Handoff up the middle. Going to be stopped. Cole Ladner is going to bring him down after about 3, maybe 2 yards on the play. So 3rd down. They're going to give him all the way, it looks like, to the 33-yard line. So 3rd down and about 6 here for Laurel. 2 minutes and 24 seconds here to go. Big 3rd down for the Tornadoes here, for your Tornadoes. Pass. Oh, man, I thought Bowers had a chance on that, but it was over his head. So 4th down. And I believe Laurel is going to bring their punt unit on, it looks like. So your Tornadoes with 1 timeout left. Looks like they're going to get this ball back here with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Paxton Cooper is going to set up shot back around 32, 33-yard line. Low punt. It hit number 27's ankle right there, maybe? I thought it hit their guy around the 50-yard line, but because it kicked, as soon as it hit, it took a hard bounce across the field. They're going to say it didn't touch him, though. Going to go out of bounds around the 41-yard line where we will take over. Let's see, got 2 minutes to work with here. Offense has been, for the most part, pretty stagnant here tonight. But if you're going to wake up, this is time. I mean, ideally it's not the time, but you got to right here. We get the ball to start the second half. Points on the board right here is I think is a must for us right here. He's going to drop back. Across the middle, caught by Jeremiah out around the 49-yard line. I tell you, Cade Law had a little extra zip on that pass. I mean, he had to. I mean, Jeremiah sit down a little bit of a zone right there, but he had 2 guys within 1.5 yards of him. Cade Lawler stepped into that pass and ripped it across the middle. Good job by Jeremiah to hold on to it. He was hitting the back right after he caught it. So 2nd down and about 1 yard here for the Tornadoes, your Tornadoes. Okay, he's going to drop back again, going to throw it to the left. Going to be caught, but brought down immediately. They're going to say incomplete pass, which, I mean, honestly, right there, that's probably best case scenario. That was Hunter Brewer in. wide out with that catch. But good job by Laurel to read that. I mean, to lay a hard hit on Brewer as soon as he caught that ball. So third down, still about 2. The nose of the ball is on the 49-yard line. The yard to gain is just beyond the 50. Bring Paxton in motion. A little bit of miscommunication right there. He's looking for Farah, but Farah never turned around to find the ball. So 4th down and 2. I'm pretty sure we're going to leave our offense out here for this. You're down 1:18 to go here in the first half. I mean, you're needing points right here. I mean, you can punt the ball away and leave them a minute to go down around the 20, but we need points. I mean, let's face it, we need points. Bad snap. I tell you, we have that too. We run that last week. And it worked out wonderful. Paxton comes in motion and just jumps under center, and it snapped to him and mishandled the snap, unfortunately. So it will be a turnover on down. Laurel with 2 timeouts to work with here. 1:12 to go in the first half. I was told our band will not leave the bleachers for halftime, so they will stay in the stands. Looks like Laurel's band may be on the field here for halftime, so we will leave it running here for you. Gonna drop back, looks to the left, little pump fake, goes deep. Pass is broken up by Parker Yon down around the 20-yard line. I thought Jeremiah may have a play on that, but Jeremiah kind of broke off a little quick. Tried to turn around and get a play on that and cut himself short, I believe. I think if Jeremiah goes 2 more yards down the field, he has a play on that ball. Handoff up the middle. Going to get about a yard on the play. He hitting her in on the stop for the Tornadoes. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 8. It looks like Laurel's going to burn a timeout here. They will have 1 remaining. Yeah, trying to get a measure here for what we're playing against tonight. And this offense reminds me a lot of Pass Christian, which we struggled against. You know, Pass Christian is probably the worst football game we played all year long. Besides the Stone High game. And it was a similar style offense to this, where you got a quarterback that's going to just take a step back and let the ball rip. And this kid's got an extremely strong arm for Laurel. And most of his throws have been on the money for the most part tonight. 1 or 2 behind receivers, but I mean, other than that, he's been on the money for most of the night. So 3rd down. Pervis showing a 3-man rush here. They're going to bring Dakota Anderson late. Ball's caught. He's going to be tackled out of bounds, shy of the yard to gain. They're going to say he stayed in bounds here. Going to keep the clock rolling. So 4th down and about 2 here for Laurel. Down to 40 seconds to go on the game clock. Laurel hurried up here trying to get a quick snap off. They did up the middle. It's going to be enough for a 1st down. He's carrying Purvis Tornadoes alone for a ride. Jackson Walker on the stop initially, and then it took a couple more Tornadoes to get him down. So 1st down, Laurel. Laurel's going to burn their last remaining timeout here. All right, first down for Laurel. He got 25 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Laurel's desperately trying to get on the board one more time themselves here. We do get the ball to start the second half. Ball is, I tell you, he don't know no better. But if Parker doesn't hit that ball, that's a Jeremiah Daniels interception. I mean, no fault to Parker. Great job of him getting a hand on the ball and knock it down. But if he don't knock that ball down, Jeremiah catches that ball and is off to the races. Pervis showing a three-man rush up front. They've been bringing Dakota a little late. Dakota's going to drop back in coverage this time. We'll go out of bounds. Pass complete. I believe it's going to be just shy of another first down by about a yard. So that should be third down. It is third down. You got 12 seconds to go here in this first half. Purvis trying to hold on defensively and keep this thing 19-0 at halftime. Three-step drop, just pushed at the middle by Dakota. Did he catch that ball? I tell you, I mean, 3 defenders in the area for Purvis, and 2 of them touched the ball, and it just falls into the defender's hands inside the goal line. I mean, if that don't sum up the first half, I don't know any other way to sum it up. I mean, great job by number 7 to keep his, eyes on the ball and focus to make that catch. I believe that was pushed right. No good. It's no good, actually. So there's 4 ticks on the clock. Laurel does have to kick it off to us. The biggest thing right here is you got to keep these guys on the sidelines and keep them up. I mean, don't think this game's over. We can come out in the second half, and have a whole different ball game. Score quick, get something going, make some adjustments. Yep, so our band is not going to go at halftime, looks like. So I will kill the audio and offer halftime, take a break. They're going to kick this ball away from Jeremiah, I'm pretty sure. Jeremiah's going to get a shot at this. And nothing there for Jeremiah. So after a complete half here, we'll take one more time here to thank our sponsors before we go to halftime. Purvis Power Equipment coming through for us. Ellisville Auto Supply coming through for us tonight. Napa and Purvis, Humphreys Auto Parts. Recommended Collision. They've been big for us all year also. Weaver Finance, Tax, and Account. They've been with us for a few years now. Tires Plus, another strong sponsor for us in the past years. 475, I believe this is their first year with us. 475 Nutrition. And Pilots Ace Hardware once again with us this year, every year. We want to thank them for sponsoring tonight. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes. All right, everybody, we got about 40 seconds here before we get this second half started. Tornadoes will be receiving the second half kickoff. You know, it's now or never, I believe. You got to respond here early in this third quarter. Nothing else. Get some confidence in these young men. I mean, that's the biggest thing I think right now is we've got to find some confidence. And points on the board is going to be the way to do it. Jeremiah and Parker is going to be back about their own 10 here. Paxton and Slade up short about the 20, 25-yard line. You know, you got to watch, I think, here for the onside kick from Laurel. I mean, you're up big. You know, it's I think you've got to be ready up front if you're Purvis here to make sure they don't try some funny business with this ball here. I'm going to kick it deep. Going to be caught by Paxton Cooper at about his 20. Breaks one tackle. Finds a little bit of green grass at right side. Spins out another tackle. To midfield. So the Tornadoes will start with the ball at the 50-yard line here. Although they're going to get him just inside Laurel territory to about the 40. No, they're going to give him the ball just this side of the 50 in our own territory here by about a length of a football. Like I said, we got to respond. We got to respond right here, right now, if you want any opportunity to try to get in this football game tonight. And then off Slade Thompson on the first play for about a yard and a half. So that'll bring up second down here for your Tornadoes. Second down about 9. He packs it in motion, go to Slade Thompson on that right side. Nothing. Going to lose a yard. Back to third down and 10 now.
All right, Tornado fans, it's third down. Let's hear it for the two things.
'Kay's going to roll out to his left. Nothing there. Going to heave it downfield out of bounds. I'll tell you the difference tonight in this game. I'd be hard pressed to find somebody to argue me down on this. Has been time in the pocket. Laurel has had all night in the pocket the first half, and Cade has had to run for his life in most passing situations tonight with no time for the play to develop. So Pervis here on their heels is going to go for it on fourth down. High snap, Cade's able to roll it in. Just heaves it out of bounds again.
That play sails on the bounds. Travel on down. Will be first and 10 for Laurel.
Turnover on downs here to start the second half. Laurel will take over inside Tornado territory down around the 49-yard line. $10-17 here to go. Going to third quarter tonight. You hand off up the middle. That's probably the best run of the night for Laurel. Laurel has had pretty much no positive yards running the ball tonight. That'll be their first positive yards of the night. We do have a injury on the field. We do have a Purvis tornado down around the tornado 47-yard line. I got him sitting up right now. I can't quite tell who it is. Is it Soborowski? I believe. I've been talking to him. He may have got his bell rung pretty good. I didn't see what happened. It was a little bit behind as the play developed, so I don't know what would have happened. But he is standing up, going to walk off the field on his own power. So I'm going to say probably the way they were addressing there, probably going to be a head injury, I would say. Lawson's a senior, which has had a great year for the Tornadoes this year. All right, so coming out of the injury timeout here, it will be second down here for Laurel. Second down, about 5. Laurel going to stay on the ground. Big Damian Bruce with a stop for Purvis. Going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be third down here for Laurel. Third down and 5. The yard to gain is around the 39-yard line. Ball is on the 44, just shy of the 44. Going to drop back to pass. Pass is going to be broken up by Jeremiah Daniels on the 15. Good job by Jeremiah to come back on that ball. So fourth down for Laurel. They're going to leave their offense on the field, looks like. They need about 5 yards for a first down. 9:32 left to go here in the third quarter. I'm going to bring Jake Clinton on a late blitz. He's held. The white hat reached for his belt, but did not pull the flag. But that doesn't matter at this point in time. Pass is incomplete, so it will be a turnover on down. So, honestly, hindsight 2020, it's not that bad that you don't call it, which we would have declined it regardless anyway. But so turnover on downs. Your Tornadoes will take over with 9:23 here to go in the third quarter. Ball is on their own 44-yard line, desperately needing to get the offense to figure out something. Tight formation here for the Tornadoes. High snap. Look at the Gabe Franklin around this edge. Best blocking I've seen yet from Pervis. Gabe's going to get out to around the 40-yard line of Laurel. Or to be another Tornado first down. Nose of the ball touching Laurel's 45-yard line. 9:08 to go here. That's the tightest formation we've run tonight We're going to stay in something similar. We're going to send Braden out split wide to the left here. We'll go back to Gabe Franklin. Gabe Franklin dragging a tackler for another Tornado first down. That's 2 times in a row, Purvis in that tight set with a slot, two tight ends, and a slot right there on that time, and a wing back. I'm going to spread it out a little bit this time. Going to go back to Gabe Franklin on the right side, following blockers. That's going to be almost enough for another Pervis first down. Let's see where they spot him. That's enough to move the chains for another Pervis first down. So you're 8:15 here to go in the third quarter. Offense getting a little bit of something going with Gabe Franklin. 3 runs in a row on some really, really tight sets. We'll reverse to Paxton. Paxton cuts it back up the middle of the field. We're going to get about a yard on that. So that'll bring up second down and about 9.
He picks up about 1 yard on the carry. It's going to bring up second down and 9 for Pervis.
With a tight formation. Going to go to Slade Thompson this time. Slade's going to be caught from behind. Going to get about a yard on that, so it's going to bring up now third down and 8.
Number 32 is Marcus Cousins. Ball player picks up another yard on the carry. It's going to bring up third down and 8, maybe 7. That's what's up, third down. All right, Tornado fans, it's third down. Let's see what the defense.
So third down and 8 here for your Tornadoes. Desperately trying to get some points on the board. You got Jeremiah one-on-one up top. We're going to Gabe Franklin, and there's nothing there. Gabe tries cutting it back across the field and finds nothing. So we'll be fourth down. About fourth down, about 13. Yard to game. We need to get down to about the 15-yard line. Actually, looks like about the 14-yard line. So, yeah, so fourth down and 13 here. Coach is going to burn a timeout here and talk this over. So you got 6:07 here to go in the third quarter. I mean, Purvis has got their deepest we've gotten in Laurel territory tonight. After a fourth down stop on Laurel's last possession with a turnover on downs. Right now you're working with about a 45-yard drive. Tornadoes have put together on the back of Gabe Franklin on some great carries. So fourth and 13. You know, they've brought pressure all night long on this play and just Cage run for his life. Jackson Walker, a little bit of territory to run with, but great job by number 4 for the Laurel Tornadoes. And it's only going to be enough for about 5 or 6 yards on the play. And it will be a turnover on down, and Laurel will take over on their own 21-yard line.
I got 12.
Laurel going to keep it on the ground. Is he hitting her on the stop for the Tornadoes?
Wide is the ball carrier.
Going to bring up second down for Laurel.
Brings up second down for the Golden Tornadoes.
Laurel's lived a lot on the ground here in the second half so far, trying to burn the clock up. We're back to the passing game. It's going to be knocked down by number 8, Cole Ladner. It's a hand on the ball.
That's going to bring up third down for the Golden Tornadoes.
So third down and about 8 here. Quick pass. Jeremiah Daniels breaks the route. That's going to be a pick 6 for Jeremiah. There'll be a flag on the play. I believe they're going to call a block in the back by Damian Bruce. The block happened in the end zone. So I'm not sure. They're going to say it happened on the 1 yard line. I think. I haven't seen a signal yet. Flag is still on the ground. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what. We never saw a signal to the box on what the penalty was. I mean, Damian Bruce hit him in the back, but it was in the end zone. I mean, the block was 1 yard, 2 yards deep in the end zone. I mean, yeah, even the press box just said, we're waiting on the official ruling. They have told nobody yet. So I guess they're going to say the block in the back happened on the 6-inch line because the ball is literally touching the 10-yard line. Woo! First and goal here for the Tornadoes. Sorry, first down, Tornadoes. There'll be a loss of about 1/2 yard. I tell you what, you call a block in the back, I'm guessing. That's what I did see on the 6-inch yard line. Is what I'm guessing they called. And it takes points off the board for your Tornadoes. So second down. You can still get a first down, of course, you're the Tornadoes, if you can get down into the 6-inch line. Paxton looking to pass. Going to go to Farrah in the end zone. Pass is going to be broken up and then picked off by Laurel in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. You had a chance right there for a big momentum shift with 6 minutes still to go in the third quarter. And points are taken off the board by a terrible call. I mean, I'm going to open mouth, insert foot right there. Terrible, terrible call. I mean, the kid was 2 yards deep in the end zone when Damian hit him. I mean, I understand call a block in the back, but it happened in the end zone after Jeremiah had done scored. Maybe a late hit, personal foul, and forcing on the kickoff. Going to be a gain of about 1 yard on first down here for Laurel. Second down and 9. I mean, you're grasping for anything if you're Purvis here to try to get a a little bit of something going. And you finally get a break, and it's taken off the board. Jeremiah's second interception on the night. Sorry, be his third interception on the night. Pass complete on the edge. He brought down.
I
believe that was Farrah on the stop, but it is enough for a Laurel first down. It's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be holding against Laurel. Unless they find a way to call holding against the Tornadoes right there. It is a holding penalty against Laurel. That's going to bring it back. So first down and 11 after the penalty. It's going to drop back, looking for number 7. It will be complete out to around the 40-yard line. We're to bring up second down and about 2 here for Laurel. Ben Starks trying to punch that ball out. Unable to do so. Going to end up in a Laurel tornado first down out to midfield. Laurel running quick here. I guess they decided they want to try to put some more points on the board here tonight, leading 25-0. I believe Jeremiah's helmet just came off. I don't know if it got pulled off or what. So he has to come off of the field for a play. Laurel trying to run the play, but they can't because you got to let Jeremiah get off the field. I like Jeremiah taking his time here. That's what Coach told him to do. Gives our defense time to set here. Hand off around that left side. Going to be brought down. Jackson Walker on the stop. First man there was, I believe, Farrah bringing back inside to Jackson. So third down and about 3 here for Laurel. Pervis making a little bit of a change here on defense. High snap. Big Bruce in the backfield. Gets away from Damien. That's unlocked Damien. Jackson Walker in pursuit. But good hard running by number 3 for Laurel. Able to pick up another Laurel first down. That's unlike Damian Bruce to let go. Once he usually gets a hold of somebody, he hangs on. Ball down to the Purvis 34-yard line here. Minute 15 here to go in the third quarter. We'll run up the middle. Will be stopped after a gain of about 3. I believe, hope I'm right here, I believe first man there was 41, Baron Nicholas. And then a host of Tornadoes there to help seal up the stop. So second down and about 7 for Laurel. Tornado showing blitz off of that right side. Jake Clinton backs off. He's going to fall back in coverage. Pass is going to be caught on the edge. Number 7 for Laurel. He's going to be short about a yard, I believe. Jeremiah Daniels on the stop. And I'd be surprised if Laurel runs another play here in this third quarter. We're down to 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and I think they're going to take this to – no, they're going to run a play down to 5 seconds. Quick snap up the middle. Dakota Anderson there to stop it. So that'll take us into the fourth quarter here tonight.
And that's going to bring up the end of the third quarter.
I don't know that Laurel ever got set on that snap right there. I mean, they were still moving when he snapped the ball. I saw the referees talking a little bit right there around the 25-yard line. I thought they may throw a late flag for Laurel not being set, snapping the ball. So your Purvis Tornadoes have not stopped fighting tonight. They're down 25-0, but these especially seniors are giving everything they've got so far. There's a block in the back. There's a block in the back. Block in the back. High snap. Turnover. Tornadoes with their fourth turnover of the night. You know, you would think you could win the turnover battle. You wouldn't be trailing, this much late in the game. But the Tornadoes has just not been able to get the ball moving offensively. You want to get something going right here. You got 12 minutes to work with. I mean, we've seen crazier things happen in football, and I know these seniors hadn't given up yet tonight. That was Dalton Farah on that. He caught that ball tipped up in the air off of the quarterback's hand to Slade Thompson. He's going to be caught in the backfield. Going to go down for about a 4-yard loss. Getting a little chippy out there on the field here late. I didn't see what happened. I looked at my screen to adjust the down marker. I looked up and Maddox McDaniel was kind of being pulled back by his guys. Fake the handoff. Ball's going to be intercepted by number 1 for Laurel. Going to return it down to about the 10-yard line. First turnover tonight for your Purvis Tornadoes. Another high snap for Laurel. He's going to go into the end zone basically untouched. Tripped up a little bit by Parker Yon at about the 5, but that's going to make it 31-0. Kicks up. That'll be the first good PAT tonight for Laurel. Take opportunity once again to thank our sponsors tonight. I got them rolled on the screen. Without these businesses, we wouldn't be able to stream tonight. I want to thank them for giving me the opportunity to do this tonight for a playoff game. Barring a miracle right now, I think this team met their goal this year. I mean, their goal was preseason was, if you watched, WDAM did their Pine Belt breakdown. Their goal of this team was, let's just make the playoffs. So just look at it from that standpoint. These young men met their goal this year and made the playoffs. It don't look like it's going to turn out the way we would have hoped it would tonight. But these seniors got to make a playoff this year and play some mid-November football. So leave it at that. Kickoff deep. Parker Young will have a chance to return at about his own 11-yard line. We're going to get out to around the 31-yard line where Pervis will take over. I mean, if you're going to get together and discuss something, go ahead and throw a flag on something. It was important enough to discuss. Did they? Okay, I didn't see it. Ah, okay. Okay, there it is. He must not have watched his flag. I couldn't see it. So they did call a personal foul against Laurel. He kicked a tornado while he was down in the pile. Then you had the scuffle behind it, with two Laurel players involved. So Pervis to take over at their own, I believe, 46-yard line here. I mean, if you're these seniors tonight, they want to get on the board somehow. First time tonight, DJ Robinson checking in for the Tornadoes in the backfield. Going to go to him on a handoff on the right side. He's going to be brought down from behind. That weak side's been a thing for us this year on running plays like that, not blocking that weak side and catching these guys from behind. And it gives the right side, strong side of the offense, no opportunity to get anything going. Robinson again on the left side. Going to get about a yard back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to bring up third down for the Tornadoes. For your Tornadoes.
He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Purvis. All right, Tornado fans, just slow it down. Let's hear it for the defense.
Yeah, kind of thinking in my head, we faced tonight an offense really similar, in my opinion, to past Christian we played earlier this year, and it was a similar outcome. What a catch! What a catch by Parker Yon. Down here at the Laurel 49-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and about 5 here.
This offense is staying on the field. All right, Tornado fans, it's 4th down. Let's hear it for the defense.
I will take an opportunity here also to thank Mike McGee. Mike McGee's done a tremendous job for me this year, keeping me updated on scores throughout the night. That's going to be a flag against the Tornadoes there for a false start, I believe, on Paxton Cooper. So Mike did a great job this year keeping me in line on scores this year. And I appreciate him for doing that for me. Kay's going to take a deep shot down the field. Kind of a jump ball for Parker Yon. And your good coverage downfield by the Laurel Tornadoes. And that'll be a turnover on down. Wayne County in complete control over South Jones right now, 27-3. No update on Stone and Summerall. It's still showing 7-0 in the first quarter there, so I'm not sure what's going on there. And then Brookhaven and Northeast Jones. Brookhaven's up 55-6 over Northeast Jones tonight. That's kind of our portion of the bracket. And Laurel's going to put 6 more on the board here. I tell you, I don't think he scores that early in the game. Our defense was a little laxed on that, on the effort over there. The guys just frustrated at this point in time, I think. Didn't go the way they wanted it to go tonight. Yeah, I don't understand Laurel just lining up, running the ball right there and running the clock out. But it is what it is. I understand you got some younger guys on the field probably trying to make some plays right here late in the game. Kicks up. That's good. 39-0, your Tornadoes trail tonight with 7:21 left to go. I'll take a little bit of a time here just to thank the high school, the organization, Miss Julie, Coach Brad, AD Patrick for allowing me to do what I do every year with this. I enjoy my time with Mr. Hoyt on Thursday nights when we paint the field for home games. I really enjoy that time. And I enjoy doing this every Friday night tremendously. So I appreciate them awarding me the opportunity to be able to do that. And this group of seniors here, these guys are going to walk away with a winning season tonight, one way or the other. They'll end the season 6-5 on the year. So that's one game above 500. So that's something to hang your hat on tonight, boys. All our seniors tonight. I'll go through here in a second and try to name all those guys. We had a lot of seniors this year. Paxton Cooper got a shot at it here at his own 20-yard line, up the sidelines right here. Paxton Cooper, late hit by Laurel. I'll tell you, Laurel's taking some shots here in his fourth quarter, up 39-0. They better be careful because if you get thrown out of this game, you sit the first half of the next game also. So that's kind of dangerous for these Laurel players. And Paxton took a hard hit down here, and he landed on the track down here. And that's nothing soft about that. We'll kind of go through here tonight to Lawson Soborowski, and one of our seniors will be leaving us. Dalton Farah, another senior, Dakota Anderson, Cole Eidner, Drew Harrington, Braden Bowers, Cade Lawler, Jeremiah Daniels,
the first and 10 for Pervis. Just inside the 35 yard.
We're headed off the right side. Slade Thompson on the carry.
13, Slade Thompson is the ball carrier. He picks up about 5.
15, Jeremiah Daniels. Number 18, Miguel Perez. 26, Tayshawn Gray. 33, Jackson Walker. 41, Darren Nicholas. There's Slade Thompson again up the middle for a gain of about a yard or two. I mean, and Laurel's just, their players are, they know they've won now, and they've gotten out of hand, honestly. That's the third or fourth personal foul on them. 55, Ben Starks. 74, Trey Young. 77, Blaine House. And I believe number 23, Gabe Franklin. Those guys, I mean, I just named off a bunch of seniors, people. That's a lot of seniors to be losing. And these guys here got to play in a playoff game tonight. It's not going to be what they wanted, but they'll be able to hang their hat on a winning season this year with one game above 500 to end the year. So the ball's going to be spotted down around those are the balls on the Laurel 16-yard line.
After the penalties, it was on the first and 10 for Pervis.
Hard tackle. Ferris, helmet comes off. He's got to come out of the game on that. Good clean tackle, though. Parkion on the left side, trying to stretch it out. Going to get down to around the 11, I think. Be third down for your Purvis Tornadoes. Down to a minute 45 here to go in the game. One more time, thank our sponsors for tonight for making this happen. But not only have these businesses, did this for us tonight, but every one of them contribute throughout the year, and we want to thank them for that. High snap, Cade's able to wrangle it in, takes a hard hit. They'll be up fourth down here for Purvis. But they help out all year long. You'll see their banners on the sidelines at home. And we appreciate every bit of it. Matter of fact, I'll probably end up at Napa in the morning to get me some degreaser I need. That's probably where I'll end up at. I challenge you tomorrow, if one of these businesses is open, go visit them. Spend your dollars inside of Purvis and help these businesses out that help us every year. Coach is going to burn a timeout here with 38 seconds to go here in the game. All right, coming out of the timeout, it will be fourth down. I believe we're going to let Perez take a shot of a field goal here. This will be from 38 yards out. So this will be a career long for Perez. He can make this. And Perez, I mean, he drilled it. What a job by Perez Sr. coming on. And I mean, that kid this year has been our special team this year. I mean, he has done a tremendous job kicking. One of the best kickers I've seen in my tenure that we've had. But that's going to end the game. Running clock rest of the way out. They'll roll that out. So your Tornadoes are going to fall 39-3 here tonight. We'll run these boxes across the screen one more time. And thank everybody for tuning in. Good Lord willing, we'll be back next year and come back and win a playoff game next year. I mean, they had a goal of making the playoffs this year. The boys, finished that goal out and made the playoffs. So, maybe they can set their sights a little bit higher next year and let's move forward. But once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank the administration, Miss Julie, Coach Brad, Patrick, the AD, for allowing me to do what I do on Friday nights. And good Lord willing, we'll be back in around 10 months from now to do this all over again. Y'all have a good night, and I'll appreciate you.